today we are going to be talking about how to write an ATS-Optimized Core Skills Section of a resume or CV using ChatGPT. So I believe you know what ChatGPT is. It's kind of an AI that is used mainly or mostly for writing, and a core skills section in the CV or in a resume is that section where you get to write the skills, both the hard skills and the soft skills that you have for a particular role. And then an ATS optimization. Basically, what is ATS? ATS is Applicant Tracking System. So it is kind of a robot or an AI that some employers actually use in sieving the wheat from the chaff out of people's CVs, right? So an ATS optimized CV has this ATS optimized whatever is varies with different professions. So they have specific keywords that are useful for different professions. So basically, if they see a particular keyword, for example, we are using project manager as the profession, as the example profession, right? So there are particular keywords that are sought for as a project manager. So there are some keywords they would see in your project managing CV, and then the ATS, the robot or the ATS AI would pick your CV out of the chaff as a wheat, right? So let's just get right into it. So first of all, let's go to the ChatGPT. So this is my ChatGPT account. So if you don't have one, you should better create one if it's just make your life easier some way, somehow, right? So first of all, when I'm writing a CV, a CV for a person, and I get to the core skills section, not just the core skills section, because it's going to be needed all around, even writing the professional summary, right? I would need to understand, first of all, have a bit of knowledge on what roles do this particular profession play, what are the things they do to become whatever they are, or something like that. So that's the first thing I'm going to ask ChatGPT. I'm going to ask ChatGPT, what are the roles of a project manager? So this is just for me to know. Me writing this now is just for me to get myself schooled, because I studied agronomy in school and I do not know, let me not say do not know in particular, but I cannot really wrap my head around the full gist on what project managing is all about. So a project manager, so they've given me a couple of things that a project manager does. So these are one of the things you have to put in consideration while writing the core skills section of the CV. Don't just come from your head and just write something. Not saying that you cannot do it from your head, because for example, now if you are already a project manager and you have much experience on project managing, you would maybe be able to come from your head. But the point is to be able to write those keywords. So they've given me an overview of what a project managing job is. They said the project manager plays a crucial role in planning, executing, overseeing projects to ensure that they are completed successfully, right? So these are the things they do. They plan projects. The roles of a project manager: they plan projects, they do team management, communication. This communication here is a soft skill, right? Risk management is a hard skill, is a technical skill. Quality assurance, time and schedule management, budget and cost management, scope management, procurement, and resource management, stakeholder management, problem solving, and the rest, right? So while writing this CV, or while trying to write these things, you'd then want to take in consideration to put these ones first. So we're going to copy first, right? Not like this is everything we're going to write. I'm just trying to make everything easy for me right now. So these are the basic skills of a project manager, right? But somehow would want to narrow it down a bit, right? So the second thing I do is then I go to ChatGPT again and write. So using ChatGPT, you have to understand that the computer is garbage in, garbage out. It gives you what you give it, basically. It would not give you anything different from what you give it. So I'm going to give it another command, which is write an ATS optimized core skill section for a project manager. Core skill section in a CV. For a project manager. So this is what it has generated for us. So now we'll just copy it. So now it gave us an overview of both it gave us the complete of both the hard skills and the soft skills. So now what we're going to do again is that we're going to come here. We'll come here and paste it, right? So we're going to try and compare. We'd remove some things. We're not going to add every single thing. We'll remove some things. So project planning and execution, we'll take it as a good. Team leadership and management, it's perfect. Budgeting and cost control, perfect. Risk assessment and management, perfect. Stakeholder communication, it's perfect. We need that. Schedule and time management, scope definition and control. We would not want to stock the whole CV with a lot of things, right? So we're just going to make sure they're as few as possible. These are keywords that are needed. So once they see any of these, once the robot sees any of these things, they just know that you know how to do whatever. Documentation, perfect. Proficiency in using, or should I say proficiency in the use of software tools. Strong analytical and critical thinking, perfect. Adaptability and resilience. So basically right now I've used this to compare this. I just use this to get to know, have the overview of what it looks like. So we are going to delete it and just add our. So this is basically it. So now we have the core skills of a project manager.